doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or what kind of dog you have. Flyball is the sport for you. Welcome back, everyone, to another Flyball and Friends episode. Today we have someone from Minnesota. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Welcome, Sue. I'm so glad that you could take time out of your day to be with me. It's been fantastic getting to actually see you now. I've never actually met you, so it's great. If you could introduce yourself for everyone today.
Yes, hi, my name is Sue Tullar. I am from Farmington, Minnesota. It's about 45 minutes south of the cities. I have 3 children. My oldest is Allie, who also plays Flyball too. She is 11, and I have twins, boy-girl, who are 8, and also a husband, and 3 dogs with me right now. I have an Australian Shepherd named Recon, who is 6, a Border Jack named Sniper, who is 4, and a little mixy mix named Fuse, who is about 1.5 years. Awesome. Let's see. I've been playing Flyball for over 20 years here.
That's awesome. Now, what do you do for a living?
Well, I have many jobs. I've been a vet tech for over 20 years. Was full-time a while, then went part-time, and now I am very part-time. Working 1 day a week, and then I also did some lunch lady stuff for the schools here in Farmington, and then COVID hit, and then I stopped working at the vet, and then I stopped doing lunch lady, and then I became a school teacher.
Awesome.
So I'm here at home. So now I am not working right now, but just taking care of the kids, and we'll see what happens when the school year starts.
For sure. So what got you playing Flyball then?
Well, back when I started doing the vet tech job, I was working at Dakota Pet, and we had an animal control officer come in, and he said, "You have a dog, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I adopted one from the Humane Society, and her name is Keisha." And he goes, "Does she like tennis balls?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, she loves tennis balls." He goes, "You should come and look and watch her practice. I do this thing called Flyball with my English Cocker Spaniels." And I said, all right. So I went down there, down in a basement at South St. Paul Dog Training, and I said, "Oh, this is kind of cool." And so she caught on real fast, and I said, "Oh, this is really fun." And that was back in the early 90s. And then I said, "Okay, this sounds super cool." And so I stayed with it, and I'm still going strong now.
Is there something you would recommend to someone starting out in Flyball?
Treat your dog, I would say, like, how do I say it? They're all different, so you can't cookie cutter them like everyone else that you see. Like you see, oh, this dog, this border whippet super duper fast, and I'm going to get a border whippet, and it's going to be awesome. Not necessarily. Get a breed that you want to live with, and it can be your pet, and then train it to its ability instead of saying, "So these breeds always are good, and I'm going to get one just for that." And you're going to be disappointed because your hopes are going to be so high, and you're going to come crashing down. And you just have to be able to train the dog to what it can do instead of having all these super high hopes that other dogs can do.
For sure. You want to train the dog that's in front of you, not train somebody else's dog that
Yes.
runs super well. You want to train it to how the dog needs.
Yes.
All right. Now, do you have a most memorable dog that you've gotten to watch race?
There was a little dog named Mickey, and it was a little Jack cross. And actually my dog, Sniper, was one of his last puppies. He would come back to a bucket full of balls. If he came back to the bucket, he would do the zoomies around the whole track, and we would laugh. Granted, it wasn't funny to them because they couldn't catch the dog, but it made me appreciate that my dog went down and back and didn't do the zoomies all around. But it cracked me up, and it was one of the first, border mixer-upper Jack things that was out there. And then we had a dog on the team I was on when I started, which was making tracks. It was a whippet named Bond, and one of the first whippets out there that went down and came back, and it was fast. Like, it was like, oh my word, I can't believe a dog can run that fast. And it caught people's eyes. Yeah. And the dog ended up going up to Aaron Robbins for training, and it was just like, it was huge. It was like, oh my word, these dogs, everyone has to have one. And then people found out, oh, whippets, yeah, they just don't train like the border collies train. Yeah. And people just didn't quite understand the training back then.
Yeah.
That they do now. So those two dogs were just like, it was from yin and yang to between a crazy to the super duper fast dog.
Yeah, for sure. Now, how often does your team practice?
We practice once a week on Saturdays. We haven't had a practice since COVID here.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of stuff at home. I have the box, and I have a wall board and everything there too. So at practice, we normally just do a lot of the puppy stuff first, or dogs that have issues to work on, passing, that kind of stuff. And then the team dogs are usually there just to help to do all the other stuff. They don't really need to do anything else, because obviously, and practice is not a tournament, so you can't do passing and stuff because it's just not the same. So we don't do any of that stuff. It's just to help all the other new dogs and stuff like that. And then we do, if we have people that are interested, we have them come and watch, because waking up at 6 a.m. and staying all day at a tournament and running your butt off and listening to barking dogs, it's hard.
Yeah, for sure. Having the patience and the commitment behind flyball is a huge aspect of flyball. So now, how often would you say you go to tournaments then?
We are lucky here again in Region 3. We do all year round. Usually we have 1 to 2 tournaments a month. Minneapolis, we have one training center that we do a lot of the inside tournaments. Mm-hmm. We don't do any outside, but we do a lot of traveling in the summertime to Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan. We go to Indianapolis for Can-Am. We go to St. Louis for fly. So we can go. Everything's pretty close by, so we're pretty lucky to be in Minnesota and have that. We used to go to Thunder Bay all the time a long time ago, and it was so fun. But then they stopped doing it, so we couldn't go anymore. But it was a blast, because it was only like 6 to 8 hours, and that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite tournament that you like to go to besides any of the championships?
Escanaba is my favorite. I know you hear that from everybody, but it's the truth. It's again, for us, it's a 6-hour drive, it's a gorgeous drive. Again, everything is you're gonna hear everything is awesome about it. The animal shelters that we donate to, the raffles, the swimming in Lake Michigan, the camping is gorgeous. Everything is just, it's so fun.
All right, now is there something that you would consider, or somebody else would consider weird that you take to tournaments?
If you can count people, I would say we take our teammate Bob with. He keeps us laughing. He's on our U-Fly team, and he's a riot. But our team drinks a drink called a bulldog. I don't know if you guys know what a bulldog is.
I don't. I'm sure somebody does, but I'm sure somebody
Canadians, does. You Canadians. Whenever we win a bet or win something, we always say, well, we'll take a bottle of Grey Goose because it's expensive. And so that's what we get in return for winning something or anything like that. So we take our wins in alcohol instead of anything else. So, it's not really weird. It's just bulldogs are delicious.
All right, now, what would be one of the more important things you learned when you first started playing flyball?
That it is that the bond that you have with your dog is so important, and that you have to, every race, it could be your last race with your dog. And I think that you have, like, I sit at a tournament sometimes and I just sit there and I like blank everything out and I just look at the dogs and how much fun they're having. And I just go, oh my word, like, people just don't realize that these dogs are like in heaven. Like, they're just having so much fun. And it doesn't matter about anything else. It doesn't matter about if this dog is faster than this dog. Oh my word, this is like I'm in heaven and I have the best family, and then they take me here and I get to do this, and it's just like it almost brings tears to your eyes because they're just, it's all about them having so much fun. And it could be their last tournament, you don't know, and just to take every race like it could be their last race. And it's all about the bond you have with your dog and how much fun you can have and enjoy every single race.
Now, your oldest child that is playing flyball,
Yes.
at what age did they actually start playing?
I think Allie was like, she was like 3. As soon as she could like get out there, she would like be in my, teammate's lap and holding on to the dog, and then like releasing and running up, and then, running back, and I video that. And then she would just, as she got older, she would get, some dog that was just a point and shoot dog and let go. And she would just older and older. And then it was, Mom, help me a little bit. And then I'd say, okay. And then the next year it was, okay, then I can do it a little bit more by myself. And then it ended up, at U Fly Champs, they had the kids dream team. And all of a sudden, all the parents were on the sidelines and all the kids were out there by themselves with their dogs, and just like, and it gave me goosebumps. Like, they were all doing it by themselves, and they were like 10, and under, and it was just like they, beating these adults next door, and it was like, oh my word, I can't believe, that it was just to see them understand the game was amazing. And it just, and now of course, now she tells me, what to do and where to stand and get out of my way, and it was your fault, and
All the good stuff.
But that's okay, because like you said, I'm gonna get old and I can't do this forever, and she's got to be able to do it. And now she she runs on our A team, and she does a great job, and she knows where to stand, and she, it's fun. I really enjoy it, and also if you get your kids involved in dog sports, it keeps them out of trouble, and it teaches them responsibility, and it's just a great way for them to grow up. So
For sure.
wonderful.
Now, what would be one of your earliest memories of flyball?
We were racing in the building, the small building, early on, and we were on the racing lanes, and we had 3 dogs, and the judge blew the whistle, and the other dog that we had wasn't there yet, still driving from Rosemont from here. So that was up in Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park. So that was a good 50 minutes from here, and blew the whistle, so we had like 5 minutes or something before we had to call the race. And she's like, I'm on my way, I'm almost there. And this was another Aussie, and like just seconds before the race was going to be called, she opened her door, she opened the other door, and the dog ran in and straight into the ring, and the handler grabbed the dog, and we started to race. Like, it was just, the dog just knew. It was like, oh, it's flyball, and I'm going in there, and we're racing right now. And then we just started to race. It was just, it was just so weird that this dog, I mean, and it's an Aussie again. They're just a different breed, but it was just crazy.
Now, do you have anyone that you look up to in flyball as a mentor? Maybe it was when you first started, or even this day?
Not a single person. I think I look up to anyone that's got like an open mind and has new ways of looking at certain training methods. I mean, I've been to a couple Aaron Robbins seminars, which there's something about him and the dogs. He just has this amazing connection with anyone that he works with. Like any dog, it doesn't matter what kind it is. Like he can just take any dog out there on the ground and just be like, I don't know, there's some connection. Like he's some dog whisperer, I don't know. And I've known him since he was just this little tiny kid, and it's just weird. It's just odd that he can do what he does. But I mean, anybody. I mean, I love, like, our practices. Sometimes we'll invite other teams because we're so small.
Yeah.
To come in, because the more people you have, the more brain you have, and open minds, and just say, hey, if you have something, speak. Let's get it out and let's figure something out. If we can use it, great. If you don't want to use it, don't. Why not just say something? Because it might be that one thing that clicks and works. Yeah. And don't feel stupid. It might be something really super simple, but it might be something that is the thing that you need.
Yeah. Now, do you have any hobbies outside of playing flyball?
Hobbies. Well, with the children, we like to go camping. Do that. I do enjoy running. Recon's also finished a half marathon with me, 13 miles, which was a lot.
Yep.
I mean, we've dabbled in all kinds of sports, you know, dock diving, fast cat. I've done agility before I was married. It was either agility or flyball, and I decided flyball, it's cheaper. It's, you know, it's a sport where you get to be with people. It's not just.
Yep.
So I miss agility, but just everything. We've done barn hunt and shed hunting. Recon's got a shed hunting title too. I mean, I just do anything. I don't know.
That's really all the questions I have for you two. The only thing left is if I could get you to challenge someone to do an interview with me. Do you have anyone in mind?
I think I'm gonna pick. Her name is Lisa Gleason. She is from Wrecking Balls. They are a team out of Wisconsin. She's a little spitfire. She's a wonderful lady. She makes me laugh. She's got a daughter named Michaela who also runs flyball and has also been on the dream team with my daughter. She's got twins also, 2 boys, and she's very kind and caring and just a hoot. And I think she'd have some really good stories and some good things to say to promote flyball.
Awesome. Well, that's all I have. So thanks again so much for taking time out of your day to be with me. It's been fantastic getting to meet you and getting to hear your stories, and just hopefully we'll see each other on the racing lanes real soon. Thanks again, Sue. It was great getting to talk to you and hear your stories. If you guys are new here, or if you just haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so and hit that notification bell just to get notified when any new videos drop. If you guys would like some more information on Sue's team or just flyball in general, there are links in the description below for all of that good stuff. If you guys would like some flyball merchandise or some Flyball and Friends merchandise, there is a link to the website below. I have t-shirts, sweaters, whatever you want, it's down there, and make sure you check that out. If you guys could like and comment on this video just to show how much you like this interview, that would be fantastic as well. All the likes and all the comments are greatly appreciated. Other than that, guys, that's all I have. So thanks again for being here, and hopefully we'll see each other real soon. Until next time, see you then.